You guys are going to be glad to know that I really just scoot forward. I found a microphone, so once I figure out how to work it, I'm going to be like the person with a little clippy microphone on. But it is a Sunday morning. Matthew has band and had another gig last night, so it's another late night because I was bringing him home afterwards. And today I have a dilemma. And the dilemma is... Well, this is not a dilemma because these are going. There's no way in hell these can stay up any longer. I can't face it. But I need to get some sort of blinds / window treatments, I think they're called. And I just can't decide what to do. Maybe I'll try and insert photos. But basically, I went to just Dunelm yesterday just to have a look and stuff. Because I was looking online and because this window is so big, everywhere online is just so expensive and like I'm just not sure. I just rather see the stuff first. So I'm gonna have to get 2 blinds to meet in the middle, which is also gonna be something I'm gonna have to see if I can actually do with these. But basically, the first problem is I don't know whether to do sheer blinds with non-see-through curtains or vice versa. So like these are like blinds that you can't see through, that block out the light, and then just have some sort of light, like linen curtain that kind of just stays outside, because I don't really like to shut the curtains ever. And I mean, I know this is not my bedroom. My room does face the front, so people can stare in. So I think the best option is to go for sheer blinds that I can close, but still lets all the light in. But people can't see in. Proper curtains for like decorative purposes. But the ones I picked up, the sheer curtains I picked up, that are basically essentially just like the sheer versions of these, didn't look very good. And then the linen curtain didn't look good with them. I think I don't know. But then with these, I'm never going to put these down. I don't know. The only other thing as well is like, if I wanted, like if I used these as blinds, I would want a lighter curtain. But also a pattern one, and you don't really get that much like linen pattern that's not like lacy, you know, which I don't want. I would want like maybe a bit of colour or something. I'm stuck. I'm very stuck. But yeah, I will do that later today. I'm a bit tired. I'm going to watch my favourite YouTube channel, The Urban Rescue Ranch, and Gort had babies. I hope you guys can see it. I'll show you in a second. I can't, but the capybara had babies, and I can't wait to see it. I'm going to eat some more of my bookclub for breakfast. I just have coffee here in a little mug that my friend Bobby gave me. Bobby actually came around yesterday, and I gave her. Oh, I'll just show you. So I'll give you a little book update while we're here. So I think hopefully these will come out in the right order so it doesn't seem crazy, but finished Young Mongol, which I think I talked about, and then I was just in the charity shops yesterday and I saw a paperback copy of Shuggy Bane by Douglas Stewart, and I was like, oh, that's class, I'll get that, and so I can read the second one. Well, it was his first book. His first book. So I can read the other book. And it said like £2 on the front, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I then saw the hardcover copy, and I was like, oh, maybe I don't really like reading out of hard copies, but I feel like this is too much of a find to leave behind. So I was like, I'll pick this up as well. It's probably going to be like £4 or something like that. But then I noticed on the thing that all the books were 2 for £1. So I got them both for 50p. I did feel a bit silly going up to the till with 2 of the same book, but there is a chance that for my book club next month, pick might be Shuggy Bean, and I'm going to read it anyway. So I just got them both, and I gave one to Bobby. I gave her the paperback copy. I also gave her this month's pick for my book club, which was There But For The by Ali Smith, which I finished not yesterday, on Friday night, I think. It was good. It was nice to have a more contemporary novel that follows like more of a fun and playful narrative. I really enjoyed especially the first half of the book. I feel like you can tell Ali Smith is a short story writer just by the way that the book comes together. And I really enjoyed the first 2 chapters the most. I gave it again, I hate star ratings, but I gave it sort of like a 3.75. Like, the first half was the first 2 chapters were like 5-star for me, but the second half I wasn't as into. Kind of a lot about the main character Miles's main character. I say that the book is about Miles, but we don't actually delve into Miles too much. We actually look at other people that he's kind of affected throughout his entire life, and that's kind of what's nice about it, is that you get these perspectives of Niall. It's not Niall, it's Miles actually. It's Miles, through different points in his life and his effect on others, which was nice. So yeah, really great at the start. Did enjoy the end, but just didn't quite hit. I felt like a little bit of pretentiousness, but still overall good. And I definitely want to read Hotel World by Ali Smith, so I will be reading that some point whenever. I gave Bobby my copy of that book so that she can read it, since it's like halfway through August right now, so she can read it for the rest of the month. And then maybe we both have next month's copy of Shuggy Bean ready to go, which would be grand. Because I just did a randomizer of all the people who were in the book club, and it picked my friend Gus, and he sent me a list of 4 or 5 books that the rest of us will then vote for. Sounds a bit convoluted, but I mean, it's actually not. It's pretty simple. So yeah, finished Young Mungo, finished There But For The. I almost finished book 3 of 1Q84. Thank goodness. I think I listened to some last night. I'm here. I've got my little postcard that my friend Katrina sent me. She says I look like a bit of substance, which was very kind of her. It's less than 100 pages away from the end. Congrats to me, I think, getting through this. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. I still don't like Murakami. I don't like his writing, and besides my prejudice against him, and before I read this, I honestly think some of the dialogue and sort of plot lines are so boring. The dialogue is so boring. People just repeat stuff back to each other, and I found it so annoying. And once I kind of clicked it, I couldn't hear it. Every time it's she said, Oh, do you think it was a cult? The other person said, yes, I think it was a cult. Oh, this reminded Ramami of when she was in a cult. And I was just like... But yes, I think a congratulations to me for getting this far. I definitely will finish. I kind of want to finish it. I probably could finish it today. Because then I'm kind of finished with all my books and I kind of want to refresh my brain before I start anything new. Just because I had so many on the go this month. And reading multiple books at the same time is something that's quite new to me. I've never really done it before this year because when I started listening to audiobooks, which is also new to me, I also then that kind of turned into reading more than one book at once. So 1Q84 has been, some parts I've been intrigued to the story, sometimes I'm just like, God, can we really wrap this up? I don't even really have too many insightful opinions or things I really want to say about it because I didn't really enjoy it. I have a better think when I finish it about what I really thought. I'm not going to suggest it to anyone. It's fine. It's fine. It's misogynistic. It's an okay story. It's nothing special. And I would say that even though I hated Norwegian Wood, because it is like more of a normal sized novel, it had nicer parts. I think this story was better. I think the whole story of Norwegian Wood is just absolutely gross. I'm gonna say gross again. Unnecessary. But it does have nicer writing in it, whereas this is more interesting story, but I think it would have done with being, even if it had to be longer, like this is fine. This is 800 pages. You could have got this wrapped up in 800 pages. If anyone has read this, please tell me. This one is so floppy. Very good. I said I was not going to start reading anything. I mean, I didn't pick up an audiobook after I finished Young Mungo. And I've not picked up a new book since I finished There But For The... You know how I got my Kindle, so I was just like, I was trying to not start a new book on it, but like obviously I just like want to play on it. I had so much fun like scrolling through my entire Libby like library app, like adding them all to the ones I want to read. Started reading this just to see what I could have kind of felt like reading on this, because I just like was so itching to start. So I picked up, I don't know if you can see this. It's Elena Knows by Claudia Piñeiro, translated by Francis Riddle. It's an Argentinian book that's been translated into English, only 40 pages in, so I am going to continue reading this, and the audiobook I really want to start, which I had been waiting for, like I was in a queue to get the audiobook for so long, like months. There's only 2 people waiting for it now, but when I added it to my hold, there was like 7 or 8 people, but that is I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Harpman, which is... looks like this. I feel like people will recognise it. Just a lot of people talk about this book, so I'm very excited to listen to that. I'm a little bit worried that I've kind of picked 2 books that are a little bit too, not similar, but like, normally when I've been reading more than one book at once, I've tried to do like classic and contemporary, or like literary fiction, and like just something really different. But the 2 books that I've just picked up are both quite contemporary. Oh my god, contemporary. I think if I finish 1Q84 today, tomorrow, Monday, I'll start my new audiobook. God, I'm eating into the day already. It's fine. I just need to be productive today. My room is fine. Everything in this room is like fine now after like setting up this last weekend and getting that wardrobe out. So there's like just a bunch of my stuff like dumped in the dining room and the conservatory, which I just need to sort out. It's all like the random stuff. So it's like annoying because it's like you're not just like putting it all in one place, you're like going upstairs and like coming down and then being like, oh well, group these together. That's so boring for you to know. I'm sorry. You can leave the video now if you want. That would be so fair. I need to get these down so rapid. So great. Okay. Goodbye. I hope you liked me talking. I've just done some food prep for the week. I've got soy vinegar pickled cucumber and hoisin tofu for our dinner tonight with some udon. I've made some lentil soup because I've got a bit of a crazy week at work this week, so I'll just like put some of this in a bowl every day and heat it up. This is hold on. It's because I'm looking through the screen rather than real life. This is like coconut, Thai green coconut chickpeas, which I'll also either have with noodles or rice later in the week. And then this is just some like harissa green lentils and some other bits of veg, which I'll have with this quinoa. Also, I could have some of this for my lunch this week. And then I'm just about to put on this. I need to get at least stir actually. I'm just about to start cooking this. This is Moroccan chickpea soup that I'll probably put in the freezer, to be honest. But just because I had all the stuff, I thought I'd make some. I got new knives since I don't have any, and I only cut myself like 17 times before I even opened it. And then this is the guy next to me. Ready. And all of this actually is vegan. Yeah, all of it is, because that's made with coconut milk. See, it's not that hard, guys. Just be a better cook.